It is raining hard right now. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have around 350 bucks in your pocket, then this piece, actually, who the hell keeps $350 in their pocket? If you have around $350 somewhere in your life, then this gaming PC might be for you if you want to game over 60 FPS and high settings in most AAA titles. I'll also be doing a full step-by-step build guide for this exact same PC with the Windows installation and the BIOS flash. So if you guys want to pick up the parts and build one for yourself, then you can find all the links to the parts down below. The CPU we are using is the popular G4560, and we are pairing that with the ASRock H110M motherboard, which is obviously going to have to be flashed to support the new 7th gen processors. We're going with a single stick of 8 gigs of RAM from a Vixer, 1 terabyte of hard drive space from Western Digital as always, and the Gigabyte GTX 1050 Overclock Edition GPU, since this performs better than the RX 460. If you don't believe me, check out my top 5 GPUs under $200, which I'll have linked below as well. Powering this entire build is the usual 430 watt of juice from EVGA, and everything is packed inside the tiny yet extremely cheap DIY PC. It doesn't have any space for cable management, nor does it look good, but then again, what case does in this price range? The fact that it has a front USB 3.0 port and it's only going for $21, it's pretty hard to pass up. Starting with temps, we get high 30s during idle and around 75 during full load, which isn't bad considering it's running on a stock heatsink. For the 5-strike benchmark, it scored 5920, already beating out all of my previous budget builds under $600. Budtron, Volt, Darkcube, and even my most recent budget build, Corebyte. This build costs under $400 and it's currently the king of the hill, and it's going to be pretty hard to beat. However, when we look at render times, it pretty much tanked. My November build was also running a dual-core processor, the i3-6100 to be exact. However, it significantly did better than the G4560 in rendering. That just goes to show the processing power of an i3. There is only a 0.2 MHz in core speed between the two otherwise. Needless to say, if you do any editing or graphic work or use any multi-threaded applications, then this PC is not for you. This is strictly a gaming and multimedia PC. Alright, now here's the part where I'm gonna shut up and let you guys enjoy the gaming benchmarks, and yes, these are my own gameplay. Please stay away from Reddit. So there you have it, some really healthy numbers from the G4560. You can pretty much game over 60 FPS in most AAA titles in high settings. However, some games like Battlefield 1 and Tomb Raider will require lower settings to achieve over 60 frames. So if you guys like what you see and want to build this exact same PC for yourself, make sure to watch the build guide link below if it's available. And also consider subscribing to TechSource for more monthly PC builds like these. Sometimes I do budget, sometimes I do some crazy ultimate builds. Also, if you guys want to watch my next video available on Nice already, make sure to download the app and check it out. I upload them a few days, sometimes a week earlier on the app compared to YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.